In the last 6 months, I made my survival world go from this to this. Hey everyone, my name is Marae, and we are doing a world tour for this episode, so let's get started at my mob grinder. My mob grinder is the tallest build in my world, and I built this because I needed an XP farm to help me gain levels and also enchant my tools. Now, since I have mending on my tools, I just come here to refill the durability on my tools. Just below my mob grinder, I created a simple villager breeding pit. It's not fancy or automatic or anything, so there really isn't much to see here. If I want to add more villagers, I just have to add more beds. Over here, I made some farms to help me out, and the first farm we'll look at is the semi-automatic potato farm. This was my first farm, and it helped me throughout my series. I built an auto cooker near the entrance. Right above the entrance is where you place all the potatoes and the coal. There is also storage in the back for coal and potatoes if I ever need to place them in here. Alright, so if we just head over here, I made an automatic sugarcane farm. This is my first automatic farm, and it was a lot of fun to build, and it is also super simple. Inside there are 4 farms with 5 slots for sugarcane, and to make it automatic I placed a minecart with a hopper running below the farms and depositing them into chests in the basement. Now to the last 2 farms, I have created an automatic watermelon and pumpkin farm. The design for both of these farms are the same and also super simple. There are observers that activate the pistons once the melon or pumpkin grows. There is also some storage on the side for both of these farms. Moving on, I built a bridge off camera, and this is one of my favorite structures. I was constantly getting annoyed because I had to travel from my main island to my farming industrial area, so I decided to make a bridge. There is a lot of detail I added to this bridge, and the bridge gave me an idea to add leaves on top of all of my builds. Going through the bridge, it connects to my main island and the main pathway. This pathway leads to a symbol in my village, the life tree. The life tree is a symbol for my village because I started using warp blocks in my builds and I wanted to show where the village was getting these blocks. I also wanted to show how the warp blocks kind of took over this spruce tree, and now it's basically a wart spruce tree. The life tree. Right around the corner, I've built my enchanting tower. I wanted my enchanting room to be very small and tight, so I went with this design. It's very simple and it's super cute, and it is definitely different from all the other builds on this island. I really enjoyed the interior on this one. Alright, moving on, I built this bridge because I also made this river through my island. I thought that the terrain was really flat and it needed more life, so I thought this river would help. And it sure did, it helped out a lot. Okay, so right over here is our newest build and one of our smallest builds, the Fisherman's Hut. I wanted this to look like a fisherman lives here and he also sells fish. There's a bunch of details on the outside to hold everything the fisherman catches. And the interior is just super cozy and so cute. So right over here, this is where the river ends, and right across from the fisherman's hut is the town hall. This is one of my largest builds, and I wanted it to be that way since it is the center of the main island, and it has all my goodies inside. The first floor has all of our achievements. The second floor overlooks the first floor. And lastly, the basement is an appreciation room. Alright, right over this hill, there is my nether portal. I wanted this to be different from the rest of my village. I had like a little story behind it, so a netherite asteroid came crashing into the island and created this nether portal. It destroyed the terrain and created this crater. Moving on, let's head over this way to my potion brewing shop. I made this shop during my 100 subscriber special where I also fought the Wither, and this potion shop has been super useful. The first floor is where the cleric makes all the potions. And the second and third floor is where all the storage is, and you can see I haven't placed anything on the item frames yet, but yes, this is where all the storage is. Right around the corner we have our blacksmith. This was my first build. I used mushrooms and warp blocks in the roof, and I fell in love with that idea, so I started doing that in a bunch of my builds. On the outside, we have the shop. In the inside, we have storage, a room for the blacksmith, and also a mine shaft at Y level 11. Alright, let's keep going. So over here we have the villager trading hall. This is also one of my biggest builds. This trading hall has helped me in so many ways, and you guys don't even know. On the first floor I have 16 villagers. And on the second floor, I also have 16 villagers. So in total, I have 32 in my trading hall. Okay, now we're gonna head over to the other island. Over here, I have all the produce for the village, so let's start with the barn. I made this barn to hold everything, such as wheat seeds, saddles, leads, tools for the farmer, etc. There's a bunch of storage in this barn, and the first level is mainly like for saddles and tools, and there is also a healing station for our animals. And on the second floor, it is all storage. This is where I'll place all my wheat seeds. I'll place hides in here. Whatever animals drop go up in this location. And over here, I built horse stables. Right now, I only have 2 horses, Cherry and Berry, but this stable is fairly big. You can fit 8 or 16 in here. In each stall, there is food and water for the horses. And outside, they have an area to roam. next to our barn we have a massive wheat field and a windmill. This was by far one of my largest projects, but it was also a lot of fun. The windmill does not have any use, as you can see. It is just overgrown with leaves and mushrooms and shroom lights and more blocks. Now over to our last build, it is the lumber mill. This holds all of my wood. The first floor holds the logs. The second floor holds stairs, planks, sticks, etc. And outside there is a cutting station for our wood. This just added a bit more detail to our lumber mill. So that is it for our world tour. I made all of this within 25 episodes. I know I said in the previous episode I would create a lighthouse, but I want to tell you all something. I'm planning on taking a break from my single player world for a while. I still have a bunch of ideas for this world, but creating videos for my single player world takes a lot of time because I want to produce really good content for you guys. I rather have quality over quantity, and I hope you all can understand. I'm not sure when this series will return, but I will be sure to update you when it does. Thank you all so much for being a part of this journey and seeing my single player world grow. This has been amazing, and I learned so much about Minecraft while playing by myself. I will continue posting build tutorials and playing on the Dinnercraft server, so make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on those videos. Once again, thank you all so much for watching and stay awesome. I'll catch you later. Peace!